rock and roll that like right now. This is so cool. I love your vibe. Happy New Year. It's the new year in January. Is it treating you well so far?
Oh, yes. Well, this New Year is treating me well, and soon it will be Chinese New Year.
I know. I was going to say, soon. My daughter, ever since she made a friend, she got introduced to Chinese New Year, and she's obsessed with it now.
No, it's good times
I think
for
because money
kids.
is involved. But
a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We greet each other with 恭喜發財. That means, you know, prosperity comes to you.
Yeah.
Good fortune comes to you. A lot of gold comes your way.
Yeah, I'm into it.
We're very practical. We Asians, right?
I'll take some gold. Yeah. Is it true that your mom, I heard that she put you when you were younger in a beauty pageant and you had no idea? Like she signed up for you and everything?
I was for Miss Malaysia.
And then you won. You didn't even want it. And you were just like winning. It was like...
No, but she faked my signature on it. Okay?
I know.
Miss Malaysia is going to come back and take my title back.
That's crazy. Were you even into that? I heard that you were more of like a tomboy, and then was it her trying to convert you? Like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
My mom, she is the glam queen. She's the total diva. She's amazing. She's going to be 85 in April.
Yeah.
And
when's her birthday?
April 19th.
Oh, I'm the 24th.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Okay, great.
Yeah.
But you know, she dresses up. I mean, she's so beautiful. And every time I want to go out, step out of the house, she'll go like, "Are you going out like that?"
Yeah.
I'm going to the gym, Mom. No.
Yeah.
No, she is always perfectly dressed, and whenever she walks into a restaurant, she's always going like. And I go like, Mom, who are you waving at? She's just like, they are waving at me. I'm like, you're waving at them. That's why they're all...
Just these are my patrons.
Yeah, she's like...
That's amazing.
And I'm like, come on, let's go.
So you represented, this is actually insane to me, you represented Malaysia in swimming and squash.
Yes.
You're very athletic. Like that's
I love it.
Yeah. Do you still kind of keep up with like being athletic and movement and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think movement, being physical is very much part of my life. I mean, I wake up, before I even get out of bed, I'm doing my stretches, I'm doing my meditation.
You're good at that? You stick to it?
I feel, I stick to it because I really enjoy it.
Okay.
I really want to keep, you know, to have this kind of energy the whole time.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you stop doing it,
yes,
you
I'm
can
aware
see
of that
you
part.
slide down it. Yeah.
I'm aware of that part. I always have good intentions. It's like
That's
it's
a good
like
start.
Yeah, it is, and then it ends though, Michelle. Yeah, and then it's like I did that for 3 months. I'm like, yeah, it's just hard, but you do feel good. I think feeling strong feels good. Yeah.
And it's very addictive in that way. So it's a good addiction
To some,
to have.
yeah, good for you.
Right?
Good for you. Let's take a quick break. We have someone in our audience to do the honors.
Hey, Kelly and Michelle, I'm Darlena. As a lifelong Trekkie, I'm so excited about Star Trek Section 31. I've loved Star Trek all my life. It's always represented a vision of the future that includes equality and inclusiveness. As Spock would say, live long and prosper. And more with Kelly and Michelle after the break.
We're back, and Michelle Yeoh is here with us. Is it true that you wanted to work with Ang Lee so badly? And because I have to bring this up, it was such a great film. So you waited 2 years? Like you turned down other projects, everything, you waited 2 years to do it, right?
Yes, because I did Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah.
And then I met Ang Lee when I was doing the press tour, actually, in LA. And someone said, oh, Ang wants to meet with you. And the first thing he said was like, oh, Michelle, you're so big now, you know, I don't know if you have... And I almost fell off my chair and go like, what did you just say? And, you know, Ang is such an amazing storyteller. So he said, I want to do Sense and Sensibility with martial arts. I was like...
I'm in.
Right. I'm like, when? Just say it. And I waited 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
Till 1999 before we finally got together. And 2000 we did Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Yes.
I bring it up because I thought I had heard that it was like one of your favorite things, but also it was a very intense role. Like you kind of got fulfilled on a lot of different levels of that role.
Oh my God! It was first of all I had to learn Mandarin, which is not my second.
That's literally the hardest language to learn.
Tell me about it. And I don't read Chinese, so that makes it even harder. So you know you had to pinyin. and try and sort out, think in English, translate to Chinese, Chinese translate back to English.
No.
Oh, it was very confusing. But it was so worthwhile because I shadowed him. I mean, I dropped everything and I followed him wherever he went. And the first scene that I shot was, remember the, where I'm running on the rooftops, ding, 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 ding,
Yes.
ding, 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 right?
Yes.
And then I'm in this like compound, a walled environment, you know? And we shot there for about 10 days, that whole action sequence. And on the final day, I was fighting with the stunt double because, you know, fortunately, she was in a mask, so she didn't have to do... And we were just doing things, you get hurt when it's the easiest things.
Yeah, right.
And so we were just doing like split kicks, you know, and I was just like bouncing by myself. But the problem is, we've been doing wire work for the last few days. So sometimes you're on the wire, you know, you go like this and you're whoosh, and then sometimes you jump and you're, you know, and your body is so confused. You were shooting nights.
Yeah.
Then suddenly when I jumped and when I landed, I felt like someone had taken a baseball bat and whacked me on my knee. So I just fell down and I looked at the stunt double and I said, "Why did you kick me?" I felt so bad when it came out of my mouth because they would never do that.
Yeah.
They always protect their actors, you know.
Yeah.
They would never do anything. So the poor guy was like, "I didn't touch you." I'm like, "I'm so sorry. I know you didn't."
Yeah.
Then okay, when I don't know if you've all watched this movie.
Everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you. But go back and remember the scene. Just as the fight ends, someone shoots an arrow at me, and I run across and I smash her into the wall.
Yeah.
Right, and she flies back. So now, my leg is, nobody knows what's happened to it. So I'm on the floor going like, okay, I'm standing up, but I feel I can't put my weight on it.
Yeah.
But we still have that final shot where I'm running towards her and doing that, right?
Does adrenaline kick in? Like,
So you know how we did it?
how did you lie? Yeah.
We did not
Yeah,
lie.
How?
I jumped on a wheelbarrow and they wheeled me across the room. And I was going like, go back and watch that. You will see me go like, "Wah!"
Just so you know, because I have wheelbarrows at my ranch, and I'm going to totally reenact this after being a little inebriated and probably hurt myself. I love that role. I just had to bring that up because I heard it was such a fulfilling one for you. Let's talk about Star Trek, though. So Star Trek Section 31, it's a spin-off from Star Trek. I know you're in all the things, ma'am. We've got to cover it all. It's a spin-off, though, from Star Trek Discovery.
Yes.
And I heard that you kind of knew you wanted to do a spin-off of this character for a minute, right?
We were still filming Star Trek Discovery in 2016. And at that point, I had, you know, called up Alex Kurtzman, our overlord. And I said to him, you know, Section 31, Emperor Georgiou, Georgiou, we have to do the spin-off. He's probably thinking, wow, this woman is bold. We haven't even launched Star Trek Discovery and she's already talking about a spin-off.
You're inspired, though, by it. That's cool.
But you know, it was such a deliciously wicked role.
Yeah.
That she's like that. First, I came in the Federation as Captain Philippa Georgiou. And I think when Sonequa and I walked on the sand dunes and was revealed two minority women, was Captain and her number one, was already...
Yeah.
Thank you. But that is in the spirit of Star Trek, right? In that world where there is diversity, inclusivity,
so much,
everybody is equal and all that. So then, but she was Captain Georgiou of the Shenzhou, was such a beloved human being and captain, and she gets killed off in episode 2. And I remember saying to my showrunners, I said, like, I love Star Trek, but I don't want to be just a little bleep in the Star Trek world, and, you know, and get killed off after 2 episodes, right? That's tragic. And then they go like, no, but she comes back. And they're like,
I know, and you get to play the role in a completely different way, which is fabulous, and not many people get to do.
Thing. Because she comes back as the Emperor, and I remember.
Look at her. You're like, you're not nice, but I want to be your friend. Like, I don't know, you do it really well. In real life, you're like such a sweetheart, but like, it must be fun to like play these wild characters.
It is. I mean, that's the whole point and fun of being an actor.
Yeah, play.
Right? To play and be in different roles, not the stereotypical role. You know, you have to shine a light on these kind of characters. It's like what makes them the way they are. It's the backstory. It's not an excuse for why she is the way she is, but it is the reason for why. If you are a 15-year-old and you have to choose to live or die or be the emperor, but you have to do very terrible things to get to there. And even if you don't do it and decide, I don't want to be the emperor, bad things still happen. So it's not much of a choice.
Yeah, it sounds like being a politician. Just saying. Okay,
Just saying.
we have just throwing it out there.